If you knew that you only had 6 months left to live, how would you live your life? What would you do? How would you spend your time? You see, I'm learning more and more about myself every day. And there's one thing that I understand now more than ever. You can accomplish anything in life. It's up to you. But you have to beat self-defeat. And that the person you're looking at in the mirror is going to be the person who stops you from accomplishing your goals. You see, I asked, what would you do if you only had 6 months left? And I believe that you should spend your time doing the things you're passionate about, whether it be building something for your family, helping people, trying to change the world, because all these things in life are possible. They're only possible if you can beat the man in the mirror. Lie number 1. The first lie we tell ourselves is, I've tried everything. A lot of times with our goals, we don't always tell somebody who's going to hold us accountable. But when we do, and that person holds us accountable, and we failed on that goal, a common thing that we like to tell ourselves is, I've tried everything. But the honest truth is we haven't tried everything. We haven't turned over every rock, looked under every stone, done everything in our power to make sure that we've accomplished the goal that we've set in front of us. Instead, what we do is make ourselves feel better by saying, you know what? I've tried everything. I've left it all on the table, knowing that's not true. See, I've heard it said that there's this thing called the 40-60 rule, meaning that when you feel like you're at your wit's end, like you've been pushing yourself to the brink, at that point, you've only hit about 40% of what you're truly capable of. People work in the toughest lines, whether it be Navy SEALs or professional boxers, they have the understanding of this. And they understand that when they're up against the wall, when they're up against a life and death situation, things like, I've tried everything, just won't cut it. And you have to know that you have prepared and done everything in your power to get to the place that you need to get to. We need to confront that. Look ourselves dead in the eye, and when we hear that thing in the back of our mind saying, I've tried everything, kill it. Get rid of it. Push it out of your mind and do whatever it takes to accomplish the goal that's set in front of you. This year we're getting rid of, I've tried everything. The second lie we tell ourselves is, I don't have the time. Very often, when we're up against a large task or thinking about trying something new, we find reasons not to do it. And very often, the lie that comes up in our mind, I don't have the time. So the very next time you hear I don't have the time creeping up in your mind, do this. Take out a sheet of paper and write down everything you do in a day. Look at the things that are absolutely essential. And by essential, I mean things that are going to affect whether or not you accomplish your goal. And determine whether or not the way you spent that time was worth it. Because every time you decide to spend extra time on Instagram, extra time on Facebook, extra time watching Netflix, that's time you can't spend chasing your goal. That is time that you can't exchange for your dreams. Every extra hour you spend in bed, every time you snooze the alarm, that's time that you could have been spending making your goals a reality. So the next time you want to say, I don't have the time to be great, think about Netflix, Instagram, Facebook, all the time wasters in your life, and eliminate them. In 2018, we're getting rid of, I don't have the time. I'll do it tomorrow. That's lie number 3. How often do we tell ourselves, you know what? This isn't essential, I'll do it tomorrow. Or I have time, I can wait. I'll just do it tomorrow. We procrastinate. The one thing that's going to stand in front of us getting our goal, a roadblock, a bump in the road, something that's going to take us right off course, I'll I'll do it tomorrow. You see, procrastination is one of the biggest issues that many of us face. We don't make to-do lists. We don't execute in our plans. We find reasons not to get done the things that are essential. Maybe it's fear. Maybe it's something else that we know that we don't want to confront. We don't want to go through the hard time. We don't want to do what it takes, so we procrastinate. We make ourselves busy with things that aren't essential. You know what? Every time we procrastinate, every time we decide to cook dinner instead of getting to work, to watch TV instead of getting to work, it's wasting our time. It's preventing us from getting us to the goal. It's making it that much harder for us to do something tomorrow because we didn't sacrifice today. You know what we're going to do? We're going to eliminate procrastination from our life. We're not going to say, I'll wait till tomorrow. We're going to do it now. So next time you hear that coming up behind your mind, just standing there saying, you know what, you got time. Wait. Eliminate that thought. Stop what you're doing, make a to-do list, and execute on whatever it is you know you need to do. In 2018, we're going to eliminate, I'll do it tomorrow. Line number 4, there's no room for me. Someone's already done this. See, that's the lie we tell ourselves. We stop ourselves from trying our greatest ideas because someone else has already found success doing it. We believe that success is limited. But you see, that's a lie. See, we live in an open market with opportunity for everybody. Everybody can be what they want to be. Nike makes shoes, so does Reebok, so does Adidas. McDonald's sells hamburgers, so does Burger 5, so does Burger King. You see, there's opportunity for everybody to do whatever it is that you want to do. But you have to understand, success isn't a limited quantity. There isn't a success for everybody. There's 8 billion people walking the world. So you have to look at yourself and say, just because someone else is doing it, doesn't mean I can't do it too. You are just as good as anybody else. But you have to believe that even if your skills are limited today, you can do what it takes to be great tomorrow. Don't ever let someone stop you from accomplishing something great because they tell you someone has already done this. It's 2018, and we're going to eliminate, there's no room for me. Now this is lie number 5. And quite frankly, this may be the lie that leads to all of the lies. It's the one we tell ourselves in the pit of our soul. The one that makes false evidence appear real. It's the lie that you're not good enough. Maybe it's because you don't come from the right family. You didn't grow up in the right neighborhood. You're not smart enough. You're not fast enough. You didn't grow up with the right friends. Maybe you're not the right skin color. It's the lie that you're not good enough. And we're going to end this lie. You see, this lie is a direct result of having the wrong mindset. I'm not understanding that this brain of yours could be trained to achieve just about anything in this world. You see, you're a magnificent specimen, whether you know it or not. And you have the ability to be whatever it is that you want in this life. So don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I've seen some of the greatest people come from nothing to become something. College dropouts become millionaires. People who were told they'll never walk become world-class athletes. You see, we live in a world of possibility. And every day you should wake up and understand that whatever your dream is, whatever it is, the goal that you have, you are good enough to accomplish. You have what it takes. It doesn't matter what family you come from. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter which school you went to. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that you are willing to do whatever it is that you need to do to get to where you want to be in life. That you plan and you execute and you do whatever it takes. So it's 2018 and we are going to eliminate I'm not good enough. You see, this video means a lot to me because I'm shooting it on my birthday. And I want everyone to know that you can be whatever you want to be in life. That you can accomplish all the goals that you set. That you can change your life and the people around you. So whatever it is that you want to accomplish, go for it. Don't let anything stop you. Take life by the horns, and you make your life what you want it to be. My name is Paul Robertson, and I thank you for tuning into this video. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And down in the comment section, you let me know what it is your goal that you want to accomplish. Let me know what drives you. What is your why? What is your passion? And how you're going to impact this world. Thank you.